Good morning. This is a presentation from Brian Morris for the Cybersecurity March 2020 course, and I'll commence now. We are looking at the scenario for a fictitious RuralBank Ltd, which has identified a high-profile security breach. The organisation is based in WA, in the country, and recently expanded to the city with 3 new branches, and has suffered several high-profile security breaches, which have been identified by the board presentation to be undertaken to address and develop a cybersecurity strategy going forward. The existing infrastructure consists of 3 existing country branches and a rapid recent expansion into 3 new city branches located in the CBD, with 1 located in the CBD and 2 suburban offices and shopping centre complexes. The bank established 12 years ago from a previous building society. The business analysis current board of 5 respected community members, the founding members. There's a managing director and CEO who is responsible for the day-to-day running of all operations within current scope of tasks, including oversight of expansion and implementation of a new computer network. The chief information security officer, who is responsible in conjunction with the CEO for the oversight of all computer cyber technical operations and implementation of a new and existing computer network, including governance and security requirements. He reports to the CEO MD each week. IT manager, who responds directly to the CISO and is responsible for maintenance of service contractors to implement the new computer system, and it has a staff of approximately 6 on a roster rotation. There's other staff in the branches and who undertake daily operations and refer any issues to IT. Legal is 2 internal staff with a significant outsourcing of legal requirements to a local practice in the country town, which will need to be reviewed under this scenario. Auditors are currently based in the country town where the bank is founded, who undertake 6 monthly audits for financial requirements only. So there is no auditing of the current IT infrastructure. The current state of the cybersecurity with the organisation, the significant level of new staff, not fully trained and new to the bank, pushed through training up in new branches, has created a significant internal risk. The existing computer system is over 9 years old, with consistent patches and upgrades required. Likely source of existing breaches, well, it doesn't help, along with the lack of staff training. Downtime and server maintenance and level of work required from IT, along with the implementation of new network in the city, is severely placing pressure on IT staff. Priorities for cybersecurity to be improved include ability to protect sensitive customer data for new and existing clients. Without trust, no customers. Implement new customer computer system and align networks to existing country branches. Currently, the city system is in place. However, the country is still relying on the country service, so that's just getting too old and causing too many problems. And staff training is also critical in this situation to avoid future breaches in relation to phishing and email scams, which is the main cause of this high-profile breach. The current NIST tier rating, based on 2014 framework, we believe is a tier 2 risk-informed. Reasoning behind tier 2 informed ratings due to the company having existing IT and CISO staff in place. However, given the existing aging network, the company is still limited, and hence the high-profile attacks evident across the existing network. Staff training is behind, and although countermeasures are in place via the IT department, they are limited in their scope to act fast, with the added pressure of implementing a new network in the city with a significant stretch of resources. The firewalls are currently updated every 3 months. However, there is a significant level of newer laptops for city-based staff with existing country network relying on desktop with shared laptops used in the country offices, so that represents a risk as well of sharing systems. Significant investment required to bring a country up to speed with the city expansion. We've undertaken a risk analysis and identified 7 key items as priority as per the attached spreadsheet. Now, this is summarised as follows, with risk score provided in the attached spreadsheet, which will be sent under a separate copy. New server risk score is 5. It's got all the latest, greatest firewalls and protection measures in place, and it's in a controlled and cool storeroom in a secure location in Perth. The old existing server is reliant in one of the existing branches and has a meeting the high risk score of 15, given its nature to break down. Customer data loss would be the imperative risk that we need to maintain privacy over and breaches. Otherwise, we will lose significant level of trust with just with our existing customers, but our new customers. We've got website malfunction at 10, ATM network 9, computer laptops at 16, given the high level of new staff who are taking laptops and using them, and we will need to put limits on what they actually undertake. Significant risks have been identified given the hasty push to expand the bank to the city from its existing rural foundations. This has placed a severe pressure on many facets of the operation. Reliance on the existing old server for the country network has failed previously and been the underlying problem in the country network. Staff training is lagging and creating errors and complacency, along with a lack of knowledge contributing to a successful phishing email attack recently, which is highlighted within this high-profile data breach. IT department is currently understaffed and significant investments to be pushed for immediately to alleviate overloads and reduction of errors, given requirements to oversee help implementing the new city network and maintain the old server in the country, and with distance being a significant problem as well. Our risk treatment plan, we accept the low-risk website and ATM FBOSS network, which has recently been upgraded and assisted by well-known reliable external providers. We seek to mitigate the poor country server efficiency via the ramp-up and integration with the new city server, which is designed to take over 3 months. However, we need to fix this now. Mitigate the ramp-up of new staff training immediately to help train and improve compliance of new staff who are susceptible to phishing attacks and loss of items complacency with security, and also to improve their password security and general oversight of their handling of their own systems and infrastructure. We're looking at avoiding any new promotions, offers, products until the new systems are aligned and performing, and to transfer and investigate the ability to go to the cloud via a software as a service model upon completion of the server alignment, to take away responsibility and provide a uniform platform for the entire bank, and this will help assist the pressure on the current IT department itself. Currently, we're at the exploitation stage of the cyber attack life cycle, given the high-profile security breach resulting from the successful attack via a phishing email to a branch staff member, which has seen the staff to provide confidential customer details to a third party. No malware or other command and control anomalies present within our systems. However, significant backup is to continue to ensure our systems are not breached. We have highlighted and summarised the control recommendations given the threat to cybersecurity and the high-profile security breach. Staff training to be immediately ramped up. Updated software applications and controls to be put in place to limit staff ability to access unknown or unnecessary websites, and to be blocked and to use via their own phone only or their own means, not the bank systems. This has to stop immediately. New software to hunt for indicators of web traffic, email traffic via use of threat intelligence tools. And if required to send data externally to customers' accountants, then all information must be encrypted and password protected, with any known account numbers removed prior to sending. And we immediately seek the ramp up and alignment with the city server, because this is just going on too far, and we will seek via board approval an increased budget to undertake this urgent task. A new auditor to be put in place for oversight of all IT applications and software, along with an audit to begin immediately of all known and outstanding IT equipment. A register to be undertaken and any obsolete equipment to be unplugged, removed to reduce risk of compromise. IT department also to have a new policy of zero trust with double access and verification required for all systems, servers and access to these important pieces of infrastructure. Staff also to improve password protection and software to not accept less than 6 letters, 2 numbers and special digits to avoid passwords compromised from Trojan's virus applications. With regards to the incident response plan, given the severity of the compromise and the high-profile security breaches, we've provided the incident response plan to combat the current delicate situation and the confidential release of information to a well-respected member of the local community. Preparation, updated IT policies and staff training guidelines, information booklets to be immediately published and meetings to be held with IT heads and branch managers. CISO informs immediately the MD CEO of findings and breaches applicable to be raised via urgent recall of the board. Legal department has been briefed, and given the delicate nature of circumstances, they have sought advice from a city-based legal firm with significantly more experience and distance from a local firm. External public relations firm has also been employed and given the bank does not have its own, however, we are using an existing reliable source to provide comfort and reassurance to local customers and stakeholders in this difficult time. The customer himself has been provided with significant support and compassion, and it's assessing his options going forward. He's had personal meetings with the MD, CEO and CISO held. The following is also underway. A new rapid response IT team involving the head of IT, CISO and oversight from the MD, CIO, CEO is to be implemented going forward for any breaches, with assistance from external IT stakeholders and legal to assist with responses. Clear indication of roles undertaken for cyber security IT areas, right up to CISO, to be followed at all times. Ongoing staff testing to stay and be ramped up with live training examples to educate the workforce. The budget to be approved for alignment of old server with new server as a priority. We hope these indications under the cybersecurity plan will assist to get our implementation and upgrades back on track, restore trust to the local community, and carry on with the actual reputation we've built over the last 12 years. Thank you for your time.